Welcome to the Anna Christmas Spectacular. So the Christmas party at work was today, which is what I did my Secret Santa shopping for a couple videos ago. I forget exactly when that was. And so I got my Secret Santa gift. I also, because we did a potluck, the only slot, whenever I got the paper to like sign up for what to bring last week, the only slot that was left was stuffing, which I have never made stuffing before in my life. And so I made it for the first time yesterday. It turned out actually being really good, and I came home with an empty Tupperware today, which I feel like is an accomplishment. Not gonna lie, I did like make everybody get some of the stuffing, so but everyone said it was good too. And it was just fun to be, you know, in the holiday spirit with some cool coworkers and all of that. This is the last day. So, hi, today is December 22nd. This is the last day that most people were working before Christmas because tomorrow is Friday and it's a state holiday being observed. So is Monday, the 26th. However, me, myself, and I worked today. I will work tomorrow, the 23rd. I will work both Christmas Eve and Christmas and the following Monday after that too. And so, whenever I say welcome to Anna's Christmas Spectacular, it could also be titled, alternate title, welcome to Anna spending Christmas alone for the first time ever. Not only is this the first time that I haven't gone home for Christmas, I am also entirely alone for the holiday. Don't worry, Zach will come back. And we went out to like a fun little celebration dinner earlier this week. It was at Barcelona. I didn't take any pictures of myself, I don't think, but I was wearing a really nice dress and we had a really good dinner and we got free dessert, which was great. And he'll come back, no worries. And I got a couple mailed presents that I'll put under my little 24-inch tree, so that'll be fun for Christmas morning. We can open my Secret Santa now, but I'll also put that under my tree, so if you see it there, don't text. But whenever we put our names in the little like dish for Secret Santa, we also got to put in like kind of 3 recommendations for like, oh, what a good gift would be. And so I put like gift cards to a couple places, or the fact that I really like candles. And I said, like, if you don't know which scent, like I really like vanilla, but also anything is good. And so my Secret Santa got me, wait, I can't hold them all at once. Got me 3 candles, Above and Beyond. And what is funny, okay, just a second. Zach's white elephant that I also went shopping for in that same vlog, he ended up with a whole set of candles too. And so this one is 12 scents of the season. We've been doing the Noble Fir scent, but they also have like gingerbread, hearth and home, juniper and eucalyptus, winter wonderland, like so many different things going on, which I've been so excited to try out. And then my Secret Santa got me cactus blossom, which smells wonderful. Vanilla bean and smoked ember candle. Ooh, that also smells wonderful. It's like a spicy vanilla. And a sweet apple, which honestly smells like a Jolly Rancher in the best way. So that was cute and fun. Then my psychologist, like the one that I work under, not my personal one, my psychologist, got this Amazon gift card, which is so sweet and so unnecessary, but very heartfelt. And so I have to decide what I'm gonna get myself off Amazon coming up soon. A church dropped off like cards to the facility, and so I got a to someone special, just a little Christmas card. All of these will be going under my tree for myself. And then I think this is last. And then lastly, at least for right now, one of the nurses gave this package, which I think the only chance is that's gonna be Toblerone chocolate. Like, what else comes in a cylindrical triangle thing going on like this? So fun way to start off the season. I imagine that this vlog might be kind of long because you now are my company for Christmas, so special and fun. I feel like it is a sadder concept to spend Christmas alone than I'm actually feeling, because I am like lucky enough that I do have loved ones that I'll definitely be calling and who are like reaching out and everything. But fact of the matter is that someone was going to have to work on Christmas, and so it's just going to be me. I was telling one of the kids that I was gonna be here on Christmas instead of being at home with my family, and he was like, it's because we are your family. And I was like, all right, okay, yep, we can do that. Cute, cute, cute. I am home pretty early. It is about 4:10 right now, and that is because I arrived to work at dawn this morning because I dropped Zach off early at the airport, and just time-wise, it made more sense to show up ridiculously early to work than it made sense to go home and then go back. So that's kind of nice though, because I got the whole night ahead of me. At some point I'll work out. I'm gonna sit and read for a little bit, probably light a candle or 7, and overall just dedicated to having a very good upcoming weekend that also happens to be Christmas Eve and Christmas. there is some precipitation coming down, which is kind of exciting. Also a little bit nerve-wracking just because in Atlanta, they do not react as well to ice on the roads as places in the Midwest or the North might. But we are getting hit by the like record-breaking low temperatures starting. They'd said starting tonight. It looks like it's starting like really early tomorrow morning because right now it's still 47 outside. So the precipitation isn't really like worrisome at all, but it is getting to the single digits and wind chills of below 0, which is rare in this part of the country. So don't come at me if you live in the North. I'm from the Midwest. I understand, but it works different here. But it's 7. I just finished my workout. Going to do like a self-care shower tonight. Exfoliate, shave, put some lotion on, may do a face mask later, that's TBD. I forget that I wasn't vlogging when this happened. I was supposed to have my 3rd laser hair removal appointment on Wednesday of this week, but right when I was like 2 minutes away from the place that I was going, they called to say that a water main had broken, and so like the entire shopping center was shut down, and so they had to schedule me for next week at a location like far in the suburbs outside the perimeter, and so that's going to be an adventure for next week. I don't know why I felt like that was relevant. It felt relevant though to my self-care. Ignore the fact that in that B-roll, my candles are literally next to me on a dining room chair because we don't have a coffee table or side table of any kind. And I felt like for the ultimate coziness, I need my candles like right close to me and a place to set my hot chocolate. But I'm going to sit and read. I don't know which video is going to be up first, but I am doing a 24-hour readathon on my new booktube. So if you don't know about my new booktube, it's just Annabea Reads. You can find it pretty easily, but I'm just kind of channeling some bookish content over there, which is really fun. As of right now, that video is on track to have maybe 2 5 stars, and I'm not even halfway done with the 24 hours. So that's pretty exciting, but that is the plan for a lot of tonight, is that I want to finish the book that I'm on, sip my hot chocolate. I feel like it's really curating the Christmas spectacular vibes, especially if it starts to snow, which I don't actually think it's going to. As of right now, it's still a no, but we'll keep an eye on that too. Good morning, it's December 23rd, Christmas Eve, so happy that. I was woken up at 5:29 this morning by the fire alarm, which really freaked me out for a second. 1, because like, was there actually a fire? And 2, because it is so cold outside. Temperature dropped incredibly overnight and is like, forecasted to just continue getting lower today. So I was like, how am I supposed to bundle up and escape this fire, as those are my first thoughts of the day, and then the fire alarm stopped. So I think it was okay. My guess is someone probably just like cooking something, and that's what went on. But I really tumbled forcefully into this day today. I do go to work. I'm gonna be there for about 8 hours. I'm gonna try to get there a little bit before 8. I have a lot to do at work today, which I was kind of hoping that I could schedule it to where the holiday days would not be busy for me at work. However, unfortunately, it just did not work out that way. And part of that's because I didn't get too much done yesterday because we had our little party and all of that. So like, it's okay. But I'm going to get ready. I haven't heard a road update of how the roads are, but I do know that there was some precipitation overnight, even continuing into now. And obviously it's so cold out. So I'm gonna give myself just like all the time in the world to get to work so I don't have to drive fast. Can't decide I'm gonna take the interstate or neighborhood roads. I don't know what's gonna be better, but it is kind of fun of like, oh, winter weather, Christmas, thankfully no fire, and hoping for a good day. Okay, this is the outfit of the day today. I'm not even a Georgia fan, but I found this sweater back when I was home for Thanksgiving because I had won it in an Instagram giveaway senior year of high school when I thought that I was going to Georgia. I mean, now I live in Georgia, so it works. So got this, and then I didn't even realize this, but my socks, they're little like Nomi elves on them. They match the same colors. So I'm just gonna wear some black boots and we are going to begin the trek to work. It is definitely cold outside. I tried to go to Target on my way back from work because I need milk and I was gonna get kombucha just to have around, you know, treat myself a little bit with. And the Target parking lot was absolutely nuts, which I guess I should have guessed, really, being December 23rd, like probably people getting last minute shopping in or whatever they're doing. So that was kind of crazy. But then I made it home, obviously, and I do not know what I'll be up to tonight or what I want to be up to tonight, or I don't know. It's one of those days where it's like I kind of just want to lay on the couch, but I feel like if I lay on the couch I'm gonna get in a mental slump, and so I don't know if I should. So I'll figure that out within myself. At work today, I got a lot of my work done. Like there was a lot that I had to do coming into it, and I set myself up pretty well for the weekend, I believe. I think I did. I hope I did. For dinner, I get a pick. I got 2 of these little like freezer meals, one ginger miso salmon, one garlic and herb tuna. I think I'll put them in the oven. Hold on, 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes in the oven. I'll make this little guy for dinner, and we'll catch up at some point. Not me being on the verge of tears in 2 videos in a row, and this is the Christmas spectacular, so we'll make it quick. But my most recent video, like as of now, the video that's posted right before this one was posted yesterday, and there have been so many sweet comments so far of people relating, and also just like sweet, kind, encouraging words, and reading them has been getting me on the verge of tears. So I guess this is like happy community tears, but I just feel very thankful for people who are like a part of my life, even though it's just through a screen. Like you probably know who you are, like if you comment. Like I know your name, I know your profile picture, and I just like want you all to know that you make like a very big impact on my life as well. And I get comments sometimes like from people letting me know how videos that I have put out impacted them or encouraged them or like changed their course sometimes, which is so crazy to hear. But it is 100% reciprocated in the fact that with stuff that I've like had a hard time with, like, you know, that whole 14-minute clip of me sitting on the floor over there that was in that last video, like stuff that I'm having a hard time with, your guys' the impact that like people on the internet can have is making me feel like I'm surrounded by a big warm hug right now, knowing that like I'm not alone in my experience, and that's just very meaningful. It makes me get that little like happy heart feeling. Like I said, this is the Christmas spectacular, so we're not going to dog on it too far, but at this point with that whole like job crisis, post-grad blues type things I'm feeling, they definitely haven't gone away, but I think I'm feeling a little bit less stuck than I was, in the fact that's like if I stay on my current path, there are definitely pros to that. If something happens where like an opportunity comes up or I choose to pursue something else coming up soon or anything like that, like there's definitely pros to that. So like I'm doing okay. Obviously waxes and wanes, but I feel very thankful for all of your sweet and encouraging words. I am still in the middle of a reading vlog, so this is kind of like double dipping into both of them, but I'm about to start Heartstopper, which is a book I'm very excited about. But I think I'm pretty sure it's like sweet and heartfelt and emotional love story is what I think it is, so it's gonna be disappointing if it's not. I feel like that's gonna be like really good for me tonight, at least to start. Like sit my hot chocolate, be led into someone's like happy little, I mean, I hope it's happy. If this is about to rip my heart out of my chest, I guess it's too late for you to save me at this point. I think it's happy. We'll figure it out. Merry Christmas Eve. I understand this isn't the usual vlog setup, and I'll open my eyes once I feel that I am able to. However, this is the only light source available right now because the power is out. So for the Christmas spectacular, we are now entirely without power. I don't know if the heat is on or not. It's not freezing or anything because it must be like insulated in or something like that, but no power. My guess is that means the fridge and freezer are off. I just hope I have water. If I have water, then I think I'm good. But Merry Christmas Eve. It's a good thing I got a lot of candles, you know? Get ready for work with me. So here we have this Ursa Major moisturizer that very rich and creamy, as you can tell. Really protects your skin from the dryness that going without heat can cause. I think like while I've been standing here, I've decided for myself that if I'm working Christmas Eve and if I'm coming to work when I don't have any power and it is in the single digits temperature wise and the wind chill is even worse. I wonder if the wind chill is below 0. That's like I said, that's record breaking for Georgia. 9 feels like -6. So yes, the wind chill is below 0. But I've decided that if I'm coming to work in these conditions, then I get to wear jeans and I get to wear my reindeer hoodie today. Never forget your SPF. This is my SPF. I've always been in the habit of putting it on, but sometimes I would skip days if I was like, Not feeling it today, but I have not been skipping any days recently. I guess like I was kind of joking by doing a work get ready with me since it's by candlelight. But in all seriousness, I have still been using and loving the recommendations that Haldy gave to me. I feel like my skin is starting to show change, and I feel like it's like in a good sustainable way. So loving that. I think my plan is I'll just go into work super early because honestly, so right now there's a lot of people affected by the power outage, and Georgia Power has an estimate that it'll be fixed by noon today, which obviously sometimes those estimates then get pushed back and everything like that. But I looked and it does not appear that jail is affected by it, which is good because that's kind of a big deal if their power goes out. But they also have a lot of backup generators and things like that, so I figure it might as well be a kind of good place for me to be. I don't know what I'm doing for breakfast. I'll bring a coffee pod with me because we have a Keurig there. Obviously I'll bring some books and stuff like that. It was like when I woke up this morning, I didn't immediately notice anything different because obviously like the lights were already off. It was quiet for sure, definitely was quiet. But then I look at my phone and I didn't plug my phone in last night because it had like 75% still at the end of the day. So usually when that happens, I'll just have it last another day. But I look at my phone and I notice that it's off Wi-Fi, and I was like, that's weird. Where'd our Wi-Fi go? So I go to look at settings and it's like, oh, there are no Wi-Fi networks anywhere nearby. And that's when it clicked. It occurred to me, that probably means that there's no electricity anywhere nearby. So I'm gonna get dressed. It is 6:04, so like I'm not leaving anytime soon necessarily for work, but I mean, maybe. I guess we'll just have to see. But I'll try to show you my reindeer get up by the candlelight. Okay. OOTD. Look, I got my reindeer shirt on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. I also have leggings on under my jeans and another shirt on under this, just to, I don't know, layer me up some. We have power, and I was able to make a Kroger run, and so I have got more chocolate milk. This is what I actually went for because I'm almost out of just regular milk, so I also got regular milk. I got 3 kombuchas. Wait, this is 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas to me. Oh my goodness. The color scheme. Ah! I got some chicken tenders that I'll warm up and have for lunch. I got a chocolate cake that I think I'll have. Do you feel like chocolate cake, is that like Christmas Eve dinner or is that Christmas dinner? It could be either. We'll see. And I got 2 bananas and I got tampons. That's the Kroger haul. Today at work was fine. I was kind of busy, to be honest. Even though I set myself well for today, I just felt like I had a lot to do. But just like regular stuff, not even like, oh, so super special Christmas stuff. No, it's just like a regular weekend at work. But I did get to hang out with like the nurses who were there too, and you know, good vibes all around, I think, because of the holiday. Very, very glad that power is back. From what I saw, because I kept updating Georgia Power's like outage map whenever I was at work, it looked like either it was high winds or a vehicle crash that made the power go out. I don't know which one, because sometimes it would say one and sometimes it would say the other. But I feel very grateful now to have heat. I guess daylight, so I wouldn't even need like the actual lights in this case. I don't know if you can see, but the thing's blinking behind me. Sorry, I don't have to be reindeer for the rest of the time, but reindeer is kind of fun. But yeah, it's officially Christmas Eve, so I'm gonna have some chicken tenders. I don't know what else we'll do tonight. Maybe try to do a little bit like Christmas Eve tradition type things, all by my lonesome. We have to laugh so we don't cry, right? I'll catch you next time I do something fun or notable or noteworthy, or hopefully nothing else happens that's noteworthy. Because, okay, so yesterday I woke up with the fire alarm, right? And then today I woke up with the lack of power, so I'm kind of nervous what I'm going to wake up to tomorrow. Maybe a visit from Santa. Maybe that'll be what tomorrow is. We'll just have to see. I don't know what the temperature is looking like right now, but I think I'm just going to sprint my little self to the gym, and fingers crossed that I'll be fine. It's been a second since I've actually gone to the gym to work out, and a couple of the most recent ones I've just been walking too. I feel like, you know, it just waxes and wanes with how much I feel like I can do in workouts every like couple weeks or so, and I'm definitely in one of those lower times right now as far as the workouts go. So I'll see. I don't have a plan yet, so I guess I'll just leave that to myself once I get to the gym, figure it out. Whether it's a Sydney video that I'll do, I think that sounds best. I think I'll find some sort of Sydney video to do. And then maybe walk afterwards. I'm still trying to do my reading challenge. 24 hours is a whole huge chunk of time, and I am like just barely over halfway. And I really thought I was gonna be done by now. But all that being said, I might also stay on the treadmill and read a little bit because I enjoy doing that, but then also to knock out some hours for that other vlog on the booktube channel. I just spent a few minutes like picking up kind of around. Maybe you can tell. Oh, let me stay standing right here. Maybe you can tell. But I just figured I would get some stuff picked up now, and then later tonight I'll clean and everything, just because then it feels so like fun, warm and cozy in here. And then I still don't know what my Christmas Eve night is going to look like. I know what it would look like if I were home and if I wasn't spending Christmas by myself. However, unfortunately, spending Christmas by myself with you, that's the whole point of the Christmas spectacular. We'll try to do something though. Maybe work on like a puzzle upstairs and watch a Christmas movie. Does that sound fun? Or listen to a book. We could do that. We'll plug in the tree. Leave cookies out for Santa. Do a little nativity story. We'll definitely make hot chocolate. We'll definitely make hot chocolate. Maybe have a little bit of kombucha too. That's a new Christmas tradition. That's not a tradition that I've done before. We'll figure it out. This is a very unplanned Christmas spectacular. It's more just documenting whatever goes on in these days, which has been too much so far. Too much. I made hot chocolate and that was it. I really did have higher hopes for the festivities that I could pull by myself for this Christmas Eve, but you know, I got my tree. I got my little presents around the tree that I've collected. Some of them are just packages from myself, but we'll open them tomorrow. It's not like depressing though, because it just doesn't feel like Christmas Eve. So then it's like, if I think about that, then it's like, ah, dang it. But it's not like a different kind of day, you know? It's just like, oh, regular old Saturday night. I keep on looking at ATL Scoop on Instagram because they like, people submit things and they keep people like up to date on what's going on in Atlanta. But tonight there are so many apartment buildings with their pipes bursting and then flooding. And I think that, knock on wood, I think we're in the clear because I think that the coldest is done. But there's also part of me that is like, so yesterday fire alarm, today power out, what is gonna be tomorrow? I grabbed an extra blanket to sleep tonight, so honestly I'm coming out pretty well from this winter storm. Tomorrow I'll go into work just like I did today, probably like 7:30 to 12:30 or something around that time, and then just come back here. I've gotten questions to ask what holidays are like in jail, and that would vary so much, like jail to jail, prison to prison, because it isn't the same in each of them. But I do know that people try to do things that start to feel like a little bit festive or a little bit fun, especially around holidays, because holidays are definitely a hard time for people who are being detained, just being away from family and thinking about the missed out holiday, all of that. So I do know that some facilities will like decorate, like we're decorated, or pass out gifts or have like special visitation, like they can do things like that. But even the fun things is tainted by like, no matter how much joy or something is brought by some sort of holiday activity while you're detained, that you can't ignore the fact that like, but you're away from your family and you don't have your freedom, and who knows how many more Christmases you're gonna spend locked up. So it's not a fun time necessarily, but it's also not like, oh, I'm walking into such a somber day or anything like that. Like, the kids are resilient, the kids are very resilient, but it definitely doesn't feel like Christmas Eve or like Christmas, especially because the fact that I'm still having to do work, like to stay caught up. Really hoping for a good, chill, warm, restful night tonight, and then I'll try to wake up early tomorrow so we can have our little present moment. And this Christmas spectacular is not feeling very spectacular. Hope you didn't have high hopes. Good morning! We look exactly like we did last night, except the difference is that this morning is Christmas morning. We're gonna open presents, some of which we've already opened. For example, we can start with this bag. Oh, I wonder what could be in here. Oh my goodness, candles. See, I'm really okay whenever the power goes out because I do have a lot of candles to live off of. We already opened this one too. It was the Amazon gift card from my psychologist. This was from one of the nurses. My guess is that it's Toll-Grown chocolate. Ooh. Now these next boxes are kind of fun because they are from me and actually arrived probably like 6 weeks ago, and I've just been sitting on the floor because it is backup because I haven't needed them yet. So when I saw that they were still in their boxes on the floor, I was like, now that's perfect to go under the tree. But do you remember in my monthly resets whenever it was a big ouch for my like health and wellness category and I said that I was spending a lot on skincare? These are both holiday skincare packages. I just been loving the products they recommended me, and I feel like they've been doing wonders for my skin. So that's why this was probably like October when I purchased these. But I've now got 2 backups of my little vitamin A retinol and of the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Oil. So Merry Christmas to me from me. The last one's the one I'm excited about, the one that we're saving right here. This, do you remember this brand? Comrade Socks. This wasn't even specifically a Christmas present. It was just another PR package that happened to be sent out a couple weeks ago. So I was like, under the Christmas tree it goes. But they're a compression sock company. Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have been wearing their socks. Especially I wore them on the last airplane trip that I went on over Thanksgiving break, and I don't know, I feel like they do a little something something. Oh, and they just got good quality socks that are also compression socks that help with like circulation, and I was about to say and blood flow, but that's the same thing. They help with something else. Now this is the one that I'm excited for because this is the one from my mom, and she said I had to wait until Christmas to open it. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna be in here. So we've got Bombas socks. These are actually really good socks and they're lifetime guaranteed. So my 2 favorite pair of socks right now. This is funny, I'm getting socks, I'm an adult. But genuinely, my 2 favorite pair of socks right now that I wear like while working out or while going on walks or anything like that are Bombas. But like I said, lifetime guarantee. Once you buy them, then if they get a hole or anything, which usually they don't, but if they do, they just send you a new pair. So these socks, dark chocolate caramel and pretzel with peppermint crunchy clusters, a little homemade cookie, lots of kind bars, peanut M&Ms. Remember when I was going through my peanut M&M phase? This box, which is a little mug, says beautiful girl, you can do hard things. Cute. So that was the Christmas haul. Glad we got to have a little Christmas morning together. Now I will be getting ready to go to jail. I think I'm under the understanding that they have little goodie bags that they'll be dropping off at the kids' rooms before they get up this morning, and so they'll have like a little Christmas morning themselves as well. I think that's what the plan is. It's like I'm not necessarily involved in it. Like if they need help passing out, I can help, but I don't really know what is in the bags or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that that happens this morning. And then I have a different reindeer t-shirt that I want to wear today that doesn't make me be a reindeer, just has a reindeer on it. Hey, Merry Christmas. I hope you have just a great day today, or you're having a great day today since you'll see this maybe tomorrow if I get really good at editing. Maybe tomorrow. Merry Christmas! Look, this is my outfit of the day. This is the reindeer shirt that I was wanting to wear today. It says Merry Christmas, but it's so big that the Christmas part got tucked in. But today, I was honestly really busy at work. I left probably like 1:45, which is a lot later than I had been planning on it. And that's my fun little Christmas lunch that I have for myself. I got mashed potatoes from Kroger that I'm gonna have for lunch. But because I stayed late, that just means I gotta leave earlier a different day of the week, which is totally fine. Love that. So now that I've shown you my outfit, I'm gonna change into comfy clothes, eat my mashed potatoes, and have a merry little day. Thank you for spending this little Christmas weekend with me. I know the Christmas spectacular was not very spectacular, but ultimately, I mean, it was fun to have something to do these past couple of days, and I have fun vlogs coming up in the next coming days. You know, little like year-end reflections, getting ready for the new year, and also just like regular life in the vlog type things coming. And so thank you for spending your holiday with me by watching this video. I hope that you were able to have some restful time, whether you celebrated or not, just having a few days off work if you did. I guess not everybody in the world did, but if you did, I am so thankful for anyone who has ever watched any single one of these videos, so obviously that includes you. And I will see you next time.